good mystical morning. Um, just come across this lovely lady, and I'm just confused. She seems to be part of this Anne Marie for Britain party, seeking donations, raised 25 grand already. Just lost out on the UKIP um, uh, leadership election. Woohoo. And like any good feminist, like Hillary Clinton and others, they are a bit upset and they're cracking on.
And let's be clear, as I have been throughout, none of this is about me. And let's be clear, as I have been throughout, none of this is about me. And let's be clear, as I have been throughout, none of this is about me.
None of this is about me. I'm trying to keep back the smiles there. So anyway, I always like seeing these new organisations that crop up out of the blue. And the first thing you go for when you know how to read certain words is spot the bullshit. So we go for the spot the bullshit nonsense in the with the detail. And there was a guy Kai who appears on Bastion Radio every now and again, and he informed me about a group that he was joining. And I went to their website. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll have a look at them. Why not? And I read their I don't know if it's I think it's a trust of some sort. So I read their trust document, and I just pointed out all the issues that you've got with the words and the terminology in there, and how it's a bit needs tightening up. It's not there yet. And if the main document that keeps your organisation together isn't tight, then it kind of, if that's got cracks, then you're building it on a foundation of sand, my friend. So just don't go down that rabbit hole any further. You'll have a cave in. So here we are. So I found out who this lady is somehow, and now I'm going to look at what her manifesto. Now, manifesto is Italian, which means it's Latin, or should I say it's Latin, not Italian. And I always like to go to manifesto, a public declaration essentially, explaining past actions and announcing motivations for future ones. Originally proof in Latin, manifestus. So then we go forward again. So you got manifest, adjective, noun, and a verb, the doing. Yeah. So to spread one's fame. I, me, I, not me. I'm one, the singular, the man, the woman's fame. To show plainly. To discover, to disclose, or there's an element of to betray, because if it's not clear, then you're betraying your word. So it's an interesting use here of manifest O. There's an element of betraying in here. To display by actions, to reveal as an operation. So, 14th century. Latin? I thought Latin was a dead language. How can it be 14th century? Yeah, so anyway. So I love the fact that there's an element of betraying in manifest. Manifest, and obviously manifest is the word that props up manifesto. So, let's crack on. Remember, it's not about me. It's never been about me. But the first page of your manifesto, Anne Marie for Britain. So Anne Marie, which presumably is herself, for now Britain. What is Britain? Britain is essentially a legal agreement. Britain Wiki, maybe? Here we are. Britain Wiki. United Kingdom, sovereign state. So she's for the sovereign state, Great Britain, an island. Wrong. Britain, a place name. Yeah, it's a place name. You could say that. The Kingdom of Great Britain. There we go. There's quite a few SS Great Britain. Jesus. Yeah. Anyway, but Britain is essentially a legal agreement that covers the land masses of Scotland, England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Okay. But who defined that? The government. Her Majesty's government, if you like. So Anne Marie for Her Majesty's defined Britain. Okay. Should have maybe be Anne Marie for the people. That would be better. I'd agree with that. Next thing. 3. It's a personal statement from Anne Marie Walters. This is her persona. I think we are going through a period of change. I want a UKIP. I think, I don't even believe, I don't even know, I just think. Yeah, I think quite often. We should acknowledge. I believe, oh, here we go, she used I believe too. We should have a written constitution. Oh my god. One that all laws are subject. All laws are what are you talking about? Anyway, keep going. The Constitution will affirm free speech. Jesus Christ. Civil rights. Citizenship. I would like to see. I am a staunch supporter. I would also. I. Me. Once. Again, we take rapists and jihadists off Britain's streets. Wow, that's two very different things in the same sentence. Also, rapist is, as we know, is another Latin word. Rape. You ever heard of oilseed rape? It's where all your vegetable oil comes from. Oilseed rape. Oilseed rape it. No, don't stick your willy in it. Smash it up. Beat it up. If you crush this seed, you'll get oil. Oilseed rape. Rape is Latin again for violence. And David Starkey has tried to prove this many times to the ignoramus out there, but alas, it still is not getting through. So when you say that man raped me, all right. So what did he do? Oh, he stuck his willy in me. Okay, but he didn't punch you, did he? No. Okay, fine. You know. I think there's a story about a cop. I probably mentioned this before. In America, pulled over a lady at the side of the road, sodomized her, and she accused him of rape. And he got away with sodomy because sodomy wasn't an offence. Crazy technicalities like that. It's all loopholes and getting your language right. So if you don't get your language right, then you're going to fail, especially in front of the judiciary. I hope you will join me in this important endeavour.
And let's be clear, as I have been throughout, none of this is about me.
Right, okay, so, And then I get onto this guy. And thankfully I know nothing about this, so I'm literally researching as I go. But this guy here, was it Irate Bear? Good name. So he just gives over that at the event, everyone was annoyed that she didn't win. And apparently one of her staunch backers is Morrissey.
Who did this?
Morrissey. Morrissey's one of the UKIP vote against anti-Islamic candidate Anne-Marie Waters was rigged. So Morrissey's obviously really pissed off, which is good. I'm pleased Morrissey's actually getting active in kind of, this is like, not mainstream politics, but kind of like grassroots politics, maybe, if that's a way of putting it, like, you know, like the underdog politics, or the non-mainstream parties, which is good. I don't know what he saw in this lady that I'm not seeing. And then she's also the head of the director of Sharia Watch UK. Now, it turns out this lady is a lesbian. Well, is it? She also said...
Discussion.
Yeah, when I was a law student...
What? When I was a law student? Are you shitting me?
Discussion.
Yeah, when I was a law student...
When you're a law student, and then you're going through your manifesto, and you have no idea what the fucking words are that you're using, like you're promoting citizens? Equal citizenship. The Constitution will affirm free speech, equal citizenships, and civil rights for all. Isn't that the same thing? The authority of British law on British soil. You mean like the Lord's land? Sorry. And our democratic process. We are a constitutional monarchy. If you wish to join in with the political game, you register to vote, yeah? So you can register to vote to be represented in the Houses of Parliament to join their pseudo-democratic... Is it pseudo or quasi? Quasi. Maybe it's quasi. Quasi-democratic processes in the Houses of Parliament, okay? But remember, who built the Houses of Parliament? Yeah, it was all those noble barons. And where are the barons and where are they today? Yeah, I think they're still in charge of it. They're going to really let the people take hold of their their house. They're going to let you in. They're going to let you take over. A bunch of filthy peasants, muddle bloods, whatever you want to call them. And also, you've got to think about this with the British Constitution Group. I don't suppose you remember the British Constitution Group when I can get rid of this. BCG, no, hang on, yeah, BCG grand jury experiment, where oh god, where was it? Here we are. So this guy, he's a lovely guy. I do like this
Not
guy.
true. And
I tried to help him, but unfortunately he's been a cop all his life, and he's got statues coming out of every pore in his body. So he sweats statues. So he got me into the bloody back in the days. I was listening to him about the Constitution and Magna Carta and all this, and really proud of it and all that kind of nonsense. And then I realised, shit, totally got the wrong end of the stick. It's not for the people. It never was for the people. But anyway, so he holds a British Constitution Group meeting. We're all going to stand up and we're all going to go into little corners of the room. We're all going to set up our own little grand juries, and then we're all going to start, swearing loyalty to the barons. And I don't know, just generally doing some stuff. I don't know. There's no blueprint for it because we're not part of their system. So that's the interesting thing that I found with this. You got to kind of pay attention to what's actually going on. Now she says she's a law student. Sorry, flicking screens, but yeah. So she says she was a law student, and I'm just like, holy crap, that's a scary concept. Well, that would explain why she has no idea what the law is. While putting in place common safeguards that democracy cannot be used in order to destroy itself. Of course it can. If 51% of the people say we're going to nuke ourselves, then that's a democracy. You'll sit down and wait for the nukes to drop. Or if 51% say let's nuke 49%, so that the 51% can live, I'm afraid that's what you get in a democracy. Our constitution will clearly state that the interest of British... British, oh my God. Okay. Right, a citizen, right? In case you don't know, is a component part of a corporate body, all right? A corporate body. Like the citizen, originally the only citizens were the citizens of the City of London. Okay, now that has spread like wildfire across the whole of the planet, including America and including England, where everyone, I'm a citizen. And do you know how long British citizens have been around? It was since about 1947. So this whole British citizens is just falling into their little game. Like, I'm a British citizen. Because it's all you've known in your lifetime. You just presume it's been around for forever. And it's not. We used to be British subjects. Subjects to Her Majesty the Queen. Okay, fine. And then they changed all that shit to British citizens in 1947. Just after the war, funnily enough. And just when they started importing all these people from around the Commonwealth. So... yeah, hello, welcome on board. You're citizens. They were giving away club card access. Hey, here you got membership. Come in as a citizen. I hope the people of the land don't notice. I'm a staunch supporter of the NHS. Staunch supporter. Jesus. Anyway, so the long and gist of it is there's undoubtedly there's a lot of passion in here, a lot of herself in here, a lot of putting her words down, and obviously writing any kind of constitution is a tricky kind of job. I wouldn't do it. But alas, she's put it down in such a way that anyone who... I mean, she's a law student, and she doesn't know this shit. My God. Anyway, so I'll just give him my... where is it? Where's her website? Yeah, it's here. I'm just giving my donator beware symbol, okay? If you want to donate to something that I don't believe it won't take off, it won't go anywhere, then by all means do. Now, I'm all for gays and lesbians getting up against Islam, because obviously, if tomorrow... excuse me... if tomorrow we all decided, like, if all the normal people think, you know what, Christianity, the Church of England's crap, and we're all going to go to Islam, then I would be very concerned if I was a gay or a lesbian person. Because where are you? You're going to have a lot of uncertainty. So if gays and lesbians are really upset about Islam, then it's up to the gays and lesbians to do something about it. Because to be fair, it's an Abrahamic religion. You know, there's not a massive difference between Islam and Christianity. Whoa! Yes, I said that. There's not a great deal. A lot of the core stuff is the same. It's just that they're like several hundred years in the past, as opposed to like we've had the Enlightenment and come a long way. And that's all I'll say. So if you really, 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 really want to...
I don't mind losing. That's I've been throughout.
Oh, I just said about
None
her
of
losing.
this is about me.
It's not about me.
I don't mind losing.
I don't mind losing. None of this is about me. Interesting. Anyway, you know, like I said, donate or beware. Pinch of salt with this one. Let it weather the storm. Let it ride through history. It'll come and it'll go. Much like the grand juries did with the British Constitution Group.